classical guitarist from England. As part of my contribution to the Musique, femme competition, I'd like to talk a little bit about the composer Otilie Suková. Suková was born in 1878 in Bohemia and was the daughter of Antonin Dvorak. She began her music studies in Prague and later continued them in New York. Although Suková did not become a professional musician, she was immersed in music throughout her life. Her father was one of the most celebrated composers of the 19th century, and her husband, Josef Suk, was a violinist of the Bohemian Quartet. It was Suk who first heard Suková's compositions. Upon his return from travelling, Suková confessed to him that she'd composed several little pieces for the piano. Initially she felt embarrassed to play them for him, but after he persuaded her, he began to write them down. There was a collection of her works that was published in 2018 that contains her only, that we know of, 4 compositions. Unfortunately, Suková's talents as a composer, and possibly a performer, were not developed as she died suddenly from a heart condition in 1905, aged just 27. I first came across Suková as part of my studies where I had to transcribe a piece for classical guitar. I remembered I'd heard these pieces on a CD full of music by female composers for the piano. I thought these would be great for the guitar and would also give me a chance to bring her works to new audiences. It's not surprising that there was very little information I could find about Suková. This is often the case for female composers. In the Grove Dictionary there are over 5,000 entries of female composers, yet we do not study them as part of our music history courses, and we do not hear their compositions in the concert halls. In a study conducted by Donnay, UK, it was found that in the 2019-2020 concert season, only 3.6% of total pieces performed or to be performed were composed by women. Although this is an increase on the 2018-19 season, the research shows that only 8.2% of concerts include a piece by a female composer. We know the lack of representation of women is not just in the music industry. This happens across all sectors and all industries, and unfortunately is ingrained into society. As performers, and most importantly educators, it's our duty to promote these forgotten works by women. And with initiatives like this and many others, it's the perfect opportunity to showcase composers' works and highlight the difficulties they've faced. To paraphrase Ethel Smythe, I feel I must fight for the music, because I want women to turn their minds to big and difficult jobs, not just to go on hugging the shore, afraid to put out to sea.